What's up? Good people. It's your boy Karceno here. Now, for some reason, people said I've never done a morning Q&A for the morning crew. Like, you never gave us a Q&A. I'm like, all right. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I have, but I'll give you a morning Q&A. So, they gave a whole list of a whole bunch of questions. I'm like, we doing a StreamYard today. So that ought to be healthy to a lot of people. People are very excited about StreamYard. We seem to do one of those every 2 weeks. What's up, Mr. Hogan's? I get to see my moderator. This must be special. Let me see. The Q&A. Let's go to some questions that we're getting here. Are you going to tell us what's going on with Kendu Isaacs? That's random. Okay, I'm actually looking. Why is D Wade such a F boy? And this is not really a debate. Well, if you want to know the truth about Dwayne Wade and what's going on with him, that's on the Patreon. So you'll find out a lot more on there. Why do I hate Patrick Mahomes so much? Patricia Mahomes. What did I tell you when they gave them the Super Bowl? I'll let this explain it to you right here. The new leader of the NFL. See that? You see that? Right on time. The new leader of the NFL. Told you what they doing. They finna make their own LeBron James. Are you ever gonna talk about how Donald Trump and the spoken on this countless times? Everybody knows it. It's not a secret that Donald Trump and the Clintons are best friends, and him and Bill got down and did things. Everybody know that. I mean, he's basically the same person, except for, he's just him. That's why I don't understand all these hillbillies and pickup trucks and doggone flannel shirts, busting shotguns and woo, Trump, baby. I'm rooting for Trump. Trump ain't rooting for you. He don't care about any of you. He's like, but what do you mean? I'm white American blood. Care less. Trump cares about rich people. The rich. And if you ain't rich, He could give a damn about you and you had trailer home with the aluminum roof. They can care less about you. Oh man. He cares about rich people, not broke people. And it's the broke white folks are breaking their neck to go vote for him. That's the funny part about it. It's also funny to me how people, how he's just a puppet being used to put the agendas, like the Confederate flag thing. If anybody knew anything about history, it is hilarious that a United States president is fighting for a Confederate flag. Let that sink in. If you know history, that's a that's a pun all in itself. Should blacks dislike Trump? I mean, if you're a black man, depends on your life. Is what he's saying done counterproductive as a human being? I think he's bad for anybody. White, black, Puerto Rican, Pacific Islander. I don't think he's good for anyone. What business has Donald Trump had that made people rich? He's bankrupt every business basically he's owned. So I don't see the benefits of having Donald Trump as anything. I told people when he got in there, I said, well, he bankrupt the hotels, he robbed, but calling the rest of America's deadbeats. When he's known for not paying his debts. Then he turns around after bankrupting that, and I said he's going to bankrupt the country now. They was like, no, see, he's a businessman. That's what we need in there. He's not a politician, man. He's a businessman. We need a businessman in there. I'm like, what business? He's going to bankrupt the country. No, he's going to do what? Trust me, watch. Ain't the country bankrupt? That's not Trump, man. China did this, man. The coronavirus. China didn't do that. Right, whenever something go wrong, they always blame Obama. I'll be like, well, did you vote for did you vote for Biden? Did you vote for Obama? No, I hated him. Okay, then. Trump's doing the same thing. Go on and hate him now. Yeah, that math don't equal up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Obama, wait a minute. Obama, okay, wait a minute. Obama, he shipped the most immigrants of any president of the United States out of the country. But we don't like him. But we like Trump because Trump want to do the same thing, right? I don't get it. My math is off. Look, there's a way to do things and a way not to do it. Obama just did the job better. It's just the truth. So now, people are now thinking like, damn, Obama wasn't really that bad, was he? Maybe. Oh, we will do. We got to get more in depth into the QC Migos situation. That's going to happen a little later. Can I say I'm surprised? Nope. But it's the record business, not the record business. The record business. And once you figure that out, then you understand what I'm talking about. Now, let's get into this. How do you keep your memory bank strong? Take lots of photos. Now you don't have to take them. Back then, we used to have to take an actual picture or a photograph or something. And I had a camera and I recorded the moments because I was aware that through photos, this is how my grandmother's memory was so strong. You could look at one photo and you could recall an entire day. It's like files. If you look at a photo and be like, I was there at 3 o'clock on Friday, and I remember now, it was 3 o'clock on Friday. There it is. I can look at one photo and remember the whole day to the point I went to bed from looking at a picture. That's how good I was. That's why the hood stories are so vivid, because I have the photos to remind me of the day. Somebody asked me, how much money you make on YouTube in a month? What's the most you've made in a month in YouTube? The most I've made in a month, I'd say about 21,000 from just YouTube. Yeah, 21,000 in a month. I think that's my record. I don't know the exact number, but I think it's 21,000. Not this year. I mean, was at the height of it. It was in the December too. It was for the month of December, paid in January. Anybody who does YouTube know December is like the big month. But I believe it's 21,000. A best of Karceno videos. I don't have that kind of time. Me, I have about 12,000 videos. 12,000. Who was the biggest celebrity a-hole I ever met? I'm never gonna say F my money. Shouts out to anybody that's paying me. I got investments in which I only make like $37 a month. People be like $37 a month. I'll take it. If she said they was gonna give you $37. Well, here it is. The Masked Singer is on Fox. So he's the Masked Singer. I could be wrong, but I think it's about $8 million a year or a season for the Masked Singer on Fox. And they have no intentions of getting rid of Nick Cannon. Oh, I didn't answer the question. Somebody said, who's the biggest a-hole I ever met? Without a doubt, that title would go to Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage would probably be the biggest a-hole we ever met. Hands down. I mean, his a-holeness went to borderline, like, it was a-hole / racist and the same thing. I'm like, he's 10 seconds for being called a racist. He is borderline on the line. As great as he is as an actor, he is an a-hole times 10. Oh, he's more than just arrogant. He's an unnecessary a-hole. We was in New Orleans. That just made no sense. I wasn't even trying to meet Nicolas Cage. I'm there for Mardi Gras. I guess he was filming a movie and we're helping out his cameraman or whoever was the camera guy. We're helping him out. What they were doing was stealing scenes. They were stealing scenes for a movie. They were filming some of Mardi Gras or some of the fest. Somebody had sent me the link to the movie too. They was like, this is the movie you talking about. And I was like, I guess so. I was like, it's one of those Nicolas Cage movies that was like straight to video. But I had no idea he was even there. We was helping the guy out. He was thanking us for helping him out. So that was just it. And that's how I was even over there. He was like, you and no extras are supposed to be over here. I'm like, dude, I'm not an extra. I'm with the camera guy helping him out because he had all this equipment. Y'all just threw him out here as if he was carrying a 2-pound bag. This dude got a bag that's like 50 pounds. Then he got a backpack. Then he's got this other camera that weighs about 30. I'm like, and this dude to me don't look like he's got any type of muscle to be carrying this. This is about a 3-man job and y'all got a 1 guy trying to do it all. He'll bring 1 bag, leave, go get another bag, put that on his back, and the camera. He's got to make like 2-3 trips. It's crazy. So I was like, I just helped him out because I saw him struggling with a bag. Had nothing to do with Nicolas Cage, but he made it all about him. Well, it don't surprise me. The Migos are gonna do that because the Migos, listen, it's always gonna be somebody to come in and say, this is where the money went, this is what you weren't doing. And the fact that the Culture 2 was basically a flop. And it's not their fault. It's just that they led off with the wrong single. The song with Drake should have been the single, the first single out. And a lot of the songs aren't hot. Too many songs. Some of them are too short. They're like unfinished projects that other people, like, it looked like they were saving it a spot for another rapper to jump on the track, and that rapper didn't show up, or they didn't get the clearances, so the songs were just extra short. And it's like, and they was trying to capitalize off streaming, and they were thinking money more than the actual project. So that's how that went. A lot of people don't like Offset, but I think he cool. I have no problems with Amigos. But business wise, I think they need to wake up a little bit. Oh, West Side Gun, yeah, you know I love West Side Gun. So if you hadn't, go listen to it, man. Benny is my favorite out the group. Everybody know I'm a Benny guy. The Butcher. Benny the Butcher, man. Yeah, I don't think they happy either. So a lot of people not gonna be happy with these record companies, man. You just gotta have to figure that out for yourself. Me, I'm good on it. I'm so good. I don't need any record company telling me what's what. If I'm the Migos, I'm trying to go independent. The best thing they could have did was go independent, have their own company, and partner with somebody. But when you so thirsty to make it and you want to be on so much, like, I gotta get on. I gotta get on, baby. You gonna get on, all right? On your way out the door. Yep. We're gonna bring that up too. But you're right about that Migo situation. We'll bring that up when we make the video. What do I love about making YouTube videos? It's like therapy. Instead of venting to my buddies back and forth all day, I get to vent to people online. Then they's like, we'll pay you for it. I'm like, cool. No problem. Well, how would I fix hip hop? Man, buddy, you better cancel that. Can't fix it. It can't be fixed because the people that control it won't let it be fixed. You have great female artists out here that can hold a microphone and destroy somebody next to them, and they're gonna lose. And you're gonna be like, what? Yeah, they're gonna lose. And you know who they're gonna lose to? They're gonna lose to the stripper with the microphone. As soon as she come out, she gonna start popping for the camera. Good morning, Mr. Finley. How did I meet Jenny? Jenny, I met Jenny when she was being introduced to my friend Crunchy Black, who she's married to now. They were being introduced, and we had just met them. And it took about 2 good months for them to start dating. She's been in love with him since then. I mean, like head over heels in love. So she's been around the entire time. My friend Crunchy Black. How do I feel about him apologizing? I don't feel nothing about it because we know why he's doing it. The same reason we knew why Captain Jack did it. We understand what they got to go through. You know, and that's part of the problem. When you don't own anything, that just echoes and reflects the light of what happens when you don't own stuff. They're going to put you on that TV screen and go, "Now, Mr. Jackson, don't you think those words you said were just the wrong message?" Well, yeah. You know, I apologize for some of the stuff I said, man. Yeah, he's really mad that nobody's really talking about the core aspect of what he was talking about. They'll take one thing out of what he said and then just blow it up. And here it is, Deshaun Jackson never made one statement. Not one word, didn't say anything. He just retweeted something and he's the villain. What Deshaun said, what he said. I'm like, he didn't say any damn thing. So what is you talking about? I mean, the podcast was done almost a year ago. That's how it's done months ago. That was months ago. Somebody just dug it up and brought it to the light like, well, what about Nick? If we're going to fire our own, we definitely got to fire them now. Why do they get a pass? So that's all that is. We understand it. But it just reflects a light to show the real situation. Who's really in power and who's not. They got reparations. We did not. We suffered for over 400 years, did we not? Think we went through the same inflictions as they did? Did we not? If not worse, and for much longer. That has damaged us beyond repair. Now they reduced us to strippers and drug addicts. Welcome to the new world. Well, the situations change all the time. What do I feel about interracial dating? Well, date who you want. I mean, that's one thing I don't do. I don't tell people who to date and who they shouldn't date. I ain't got to date them. If you feel that that person is right for you, then be with that person that makes you happy. There's people out here marrying dogs. Literally, I swear to God, they're marrying dogs. I find it disgusting, but if that's what makes them happy, I don't have to go over to their housewarming. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. NLE Chopper, I don't really listen to that stuff. I call that John Madden football music. They put all these rappers on there and whatever, pay them some money and put them on a video game. And so the record companies and everybody else makes this an exception for them. You know, they record companies like, look, we got you that deal with them. We put you on the album with him. We did another performance with him. So, look, best thing you could do is be independent. But when you're chasing fame, that's all of the other side can offer you. Michael Jordan made the majority of his money where? On the basketball court, by the NBA, or outside of the NBA? Outside of the NBA. Michael Jordan made the majority of his money outside of the NBA. And the NBA, yeah, that's because he wore the shoes on the court. It's because of what he did on the court. Anybody could wear shoes on the court. It's about what he did as a performer of the game. So after he did what he did on the court, that's what made him the Michael Jordan. Wanted to buy the shoes. Michael Jordan has other investments, startup companies, tech companies, restaurants. He has investments in a whole lot of different things that people don't know about that keeps him into the status of billionaire. Does he make more money being an owner of the Charlotte Hornets? No. They're horribly overevaluated. Horribly. They're super overevaluated. They're evaluated at 1 point. They're probably 1.5 billion, I think, which is a horrible evaluation for the Hornets. When Michael bought them, he bought the team for 175 million. He spent to buy the Hornets, and now they're wrongly evaluated at 1.5 billion for no reason. So just let that sink in. So endorsements and sponsorships is where the money is. That tells you. I'll be back, and I guess y'all couldn't. I was like, just hold up for 1 minute. Something I gotta do here. Now, oh, you can go ahead, bud. No problem. Now, I was, oh great, let me get out of this place. Now, there's a, battery's dying. Sorry about that. I forgot to charge the phone. I was having such a good time talking, I forgot to charge the doggone phone. Oh, we're gonna probably do another morning Q&A. Who would I fight? And a fist fight? What you mean? Who would I fight? Oh, who would win the fight? Bud Crawford would definitely be Sean Porter. Absolutely, and he'll beat Errol Spence. This was before the accident. I said it countless times. Yes, without a fraction of a doubt, he would win. Well, Porter doesn't possess the boxing skills. Spence does, but he's one-dimensional at best. He can adjust, but Spence's whole ordeal is different. He's never faced someone like Bud, who will give him different things to think about. He's being fed a bunch of flat-footed fighters that come straight ahead. They know Errol, that fits more of his flat-footed style. He's not fighting a bunch of active people. They put him in against Chris Algieri. And I interviewed Chris Algieri when this whole thing first took off.
Kick him out, bring him in, kick him out. Bring him in, you ain't thinking, we ain't speaking big. Bring him in, kick him out.
Now,
Kick him out, bring him in, stop.
all these women responding and stuff, I ain't got nothing to deal with. What do I rank Joe? Smoking Joe is up there for heavyweights. For him to be able to do what he was doing, Joe Joe was the first fighter I seen, Joe Frazier. It was the first one I seen his size to be able to maneuver and get around fighters as well as he was able to offset fighters. I was like, man. His head bob movement, weaving, it was so many different feints thrown in there that you're off your square. And when you think he's off his, that's when he launches a punch. He's always bobbing, getting low, changing the angles. And as soon as you throw that jab, pop! You're off balance. He dip under, loop that left hook, boom! And then starts his offense off of a hook. A lunging hook. He starts his offense off the lunge. Sonny was strong. That was his thing. That was his claim to fame. Sonny was just nobody thought someone was gonna beat him. He was a vicious, angry puncher. But it was also his downfall. Because he fought mad all the time, they put him at a disadvantage. If you'll let him burn out and he'll gas out if you can get him in the later rounds. That's what Ali was thinking when he first fought him. He saw that as I was watching old fight clips. Get Sonny to the later rounds and you'll have a chance. If you could survive Sonny early on. And once you got Sonny into the later rounds, you could see you got to make him extend on his punches. If you make him have to like come towards you, extend and get you, his power isn't that great. But in a short range, if you come within his wheelhouse and he hits you with them short shots, boom, you're out of there. So Ali knew this guy can't beat me. He really can't. He's a stylistic disadvantage fighting Ali. And if you're Ali, you know all I gotta do is make this guy extend to try to hit me, and he can't really hurt me. When Ali was blinded and couldn't see, that's when Sonny started having Ali like, I can't even really see. He still couldn't knock Ali out. Ali was using instincts, still slipping, making him pull for everything. And he was loading up so much that he had nothing left in the tank. And everybody bet. They was like, this skinny kid is not finna come in here and beat him. Not only that, they underestimated the fact that Ali could punch himself. He was a bigger man than Sonny. He's really bigger than him. Sonny never recovered. The rematch, everybody said, okay, it's going to go down. He dropped Sonny. Sonny just was defeated. After he got dropped, he just laid there. He could have got up. He was just like, screw this, man. I'm finna lose to this guy again. Everybody, he threw the fight. Nah, he got caught with a short shot. We've seen that shot. We've seen the Phantom Punch. And I don't know how many fights since then. It's the shot you don't see. It was a short shot. Timed him. Bip. And Sonny got dropped and was like, man, I ain't finna win this fight, man. I ain't gonna get up and get embarrassed. This dude just dropped me, man. Screw this. Have I seen the movie Clockers with my man Scientific? Of course I seen Clockers. America versus China? Shoot, we lost.